Today, I want to tell you about Diane Shields. When I tell you you are not ready for this information I'm about to give you on the Diane Shields case, in late 1965, a few weeks after Mary Little disappeared, Diane Shields is hired to fill Mary's position at C&S Bank. A couple of weeks after she was hired at C&S Bank, Diane even moves in with Mary's former roommates. Now, while those are solid facts, some of the information that follows is a lot of hearsay. I found that when I was looking into both Mary and Diane's cases, that there was such a flood of information. It was quite overwhelming, and that it seemed almost deliberate that there was such a flood of information given to police, not to help them, but to confuse them. Due to the overwhelming amount of information given to seemingly deliberately confuse people in this case, a lot of the solid details gets kind of washed out, which is interesting. From the barrage of information, I tried to pick as many absolute important facts of this case out to give to you all. So let's get back into it. You remember the story Mary Little from a few videos back, and the remarks that her roommates were making were really sketchy and kind of all over the place about her, right? While researching for the Diane Shields case, I was actually able to uncover the names of both Mary Little and subsequently Diane Shields' roommates. They are as follows: Judy Brownlee, Sandra Webb, Kay Chandler, and Twyla Knack. According to an interview done in recent years with a former roommate and coworker, Miss Sandra Webb. Now, Sandra said when she first met Diane, it was because the roommates had gotten everyone together, including this new girl who had just been hired at CNS Bank, who they also wanted to become their new roommate. And to strike up conversation with Diane, Sandra asked her, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" And Diane replies with, "Oh, I was recently hired to fill Mary's position there at the bank." According to Sandra, who works at the bank and should probably know that she was just hired to fill the position, learning this made her really upset. She did not like the fact that this person was hired to fill Mary's position. I don't know why that is, but she said it just kind of immediately, her walls came up, and she was just like, I don't like this broad. With that information, we're going to jump backwards to Sandra and Mary's friendship, because it's worth noting that Sandra said